welcome to this day. Happy Friday, July 1st. We are on our way to enjoy our 3-day weekend for most of you. So listen up, we'll have some great ideas for you for July 4th. We have one meeting to tell you about this morning, and that's at 9:30, and that's the third board agenda prep meeting. That will be in the Willow Room. On our show today, we have Ken Post, who is here on behalf of Hearing Remedy. And then we have the Sports Corner with Cole Young, who's going to talk all about different kinds of sports, of course. And then we have the Sunshine Performance Club with Grace Carpenter, and she is going to tell us about what they're showing this month on Village Television. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Well, we are nice and warm, but not so warm that you can't stand it. It's going to be very pleasant for the next few days. We are looking at 82-62 today, 78-59. A bit cooler over the weekend, 75-59, 75-60 for our 4th of July holiday. And then heating up again, 78-61, and the temperatures are going to get a bit warmer as we go further into the week. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our local travel weather, which you may be going to the beaches or someplace up to the mountains. Local beaches 70-62, San Diego 68-61, Santa Barbara 68-57, and then Palm Springs 103-74, Tahoe 71-40, Big Bear 74-43, Mammoth 72-37, and Las Vegas 104-77. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:44, and our sunset will be at 8:05. And Alan, thank you for sending in a shot of the parade, which will happen again on Monday at 11 a.m. And I'll tell you more about that later in our show. And I also wanted to remind you that this last month, we did a contest, and Debbie Dotson was the winner of our Village Television mug. So please send in your photos. We will use them on the show. And this time we are looking for vacation shots. So please send in vacation shots no matter winter, spring, summer, or fall, and email them to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we'll have Ken Post, so stay tuned.
Are you or someone you know facing financial challenges from unexpected emergency expenses? The foundation of Laguna Woods Village can provide the temporary help you need. Meals on Wheels, adult day services, dental services, medical alert services, and ambulance contracts. Contact the Village Social Services at 949-597-4267 to see if you qualify. Neighbors helping neighbors. The mission of the foundation of Laguna Woods Village.
As we advance through the years, challenges in our daily activities arise. Lake Forest Services hire caregivers that go through stringent screening and compliance processes for assistance in all daily activities. Qualified veterans may also receive care as a VA benefit. We also provide full-service palliative and hospice care through Lake Forest Hospice. Our medical director and his team accommodates house calls to those in need. We exist to create seamless transitions that enhance quality of life.
Has hearing others been more difficult lately? If so, it might be time to look into hearing aids. But how do you know which hearing aid is right for you? At Hearing Remedy, we offer a free hearing aid test drive, a hassle-free way to find the perfect hearing aid for you, a no-pressure process that truly puts you in the driver's seat. Here's how it works. Contact Hearing Remedy to schedule an initial hearing evaluation. We'll check your hearing, and if the results show that you could benefit from hearing aids, we will fit them to you the same day with no commitment or deposit required. Take them for a test drive around the house, out on the town, and any place that you typically have trouble hearing. Come back in a week, and if it's not improving your life, we'll fit you with another hearing aid until we find the perfect one for you. It's really that easy. Call Hearing Remedy to schedule your risk-free hearing aid test drive today.
Welcome back. Well, we had Ken on last month, and he didn't get to finish his technology discussion. So we are going to take that up with you now. Well, hi, Ken. How are you?
I'm good, Lisa.
Thanks for coming back. And I know you brought lots of different kinds of things. And last time we were talking about the technology. We didn't get to finish with one of the items that you had. So why don't we pick up with that, and then we'll talk about some of the other ones that you have.
Okay. We have some hearing aids from Resound that are interesting in the technology that so typically a typical hearing aid looks pretty similar to these.
Right.
They have a microphone, a couple microphones on near the top of the hearing aid. What they went to is they put a microphone in the part that goes in your ear.
Okay.
Which gives you a little more natural spatial. You know, when you hear something going on over there, you know it's right there.
Okay.
Your brain figures that out.
Okay.
Well, having the microphone right in your ear helps that out to be a little better than when you have the microphones behind your ear,
Right.
which is a little different.
Okay.
So this is a new technology.
Is it lightweight? May I hold it? Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
they're
curious how. Oh yeah, it's really lightweight. And here I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn here and just see if we can get a little close up of it, because this little wire, it doesn't bother you, right?
Right.
This little it doesn't bother you.
No.
And then, so now the microphone is in this little piece too. So do they have a microphone here and here, or
There's
just
3 microphones on that one.
3 microphones?
Yeah.
Wow. And it's so small and it picks up so much. What technology is in this? I mean, is it a software?
There's a computer chip in there and a bunch of software that programs how it's customized to your hearing loss.
Right.
So
That's crazy.
that's the magic that I do. I get that in. It's not customized, and I set it all up and get it working properly.
Is the battery
for you.
already in here now?
Yeah, the battery's in that. That's a
That is
rechargeable.
so lightweight, it's crazy. And then you put them inside that little case,
Yeah, and
just
this
like
is-
your earbuds.
And this is the case. You just slide it in there.
Okay, nice. Okay, and then this goes, like you can do, so you just plug this in just like you do your little ear pod thing, huh?
Yeah.
So this is like a little
There-
USB?
Yeah, I believe that one has a battery in the case, so even
Oh, so it is just like,
there's
that's just like my things.
yeah, just like the ear pods.
is so
These all the
great.
ones that I brought here are very similar.
I love that. I mean, this is so simple and easy. You just, if you have to go someplace, you just pop that in your
we
suitcase.
have ones that are smaller than
Even
that.
smaller, wow.
Yeah, where they make. I didn't bring the other ones, but this is a different. I'm going to get into more kind of styles of hearing aids now.
Sure,
This
okay.
is more the typical hearing aid. It's got a body. It's got a wire down here and the speaker part here.
Okay.
And we get into ones that are the same idea, only they're different looking. They're a little nicer looking of a hearing aid.
So why is this one nicer looking than the other one? The other one was smaller.
This is just a different factor. If you happen to like that look,
Okay.
then it can be a nice one for you.
Okay. We're going to show, maybe if they want to look at it on the screen. There we go. That way. I feel like a hand model. I'm showing you these things. But, you can really see it well. So this is cool. This doesn't have as many things on it. It seemed like the other one had more little gadgets
Yes,
on it.
there's no buttons on this
Right.
one. You have to. This one, if you want to be able to control it, you have to control it with your phone.
Oh, okay.
The interesting thing, the nice thing about the hearing aids now is that if it's set up properly, you really rarely have to do any control.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all automated now.
Right.
All the
And even
stuff.
when you take it out and you put it in the case and you put it
Yeah.
back in, you don't have to readjust anything, right?
No.
Okay.
So this one, you put it in the case. Now
Yeah.
this case is
Oh,
small
it's
enough
even
to put in
smaller than the other
Yeah,
one.
you can
Look at
keep that in a
that.
purse or a pocket really
Oh,
easily.
that's pretty cool. It
So
reminds
that
me of that
case
little
has-
robot.
Yeah, the case has 3 days of charge, so
3 days, that's great. Look at that, isn't that cool? And then you just shut it and you're on your way. Nice. Okay, what else do you
okay.
have?
I have these are custom ones, and this is an interesting one that often the custom ones, they have to go just right in the case or they might not make connection for charging.
Okay.
Well, these charge without contacts. They're just inductive charge, and so you just push it in there, and you don't have to worry about whether it was making the connection or not. It'll work.
That's cool. And those look just like those earbud things.
These are
Right?
these are actually custom made to your ear.
Oh, okay. And those other ones are not though, right? I mean, those other ones that you showed me
No,
were not, right?
no,
okay.
they're not.
And this one, these are customized, so they just, when you say customized, how do you make them? Do you have a mold?
There's actually, we squirt goo in your ear.
Oh my gosh, you do? Well, that's
and
wild.
that hardens and that's sent in, and they digitize that, and then they make it from the actual impression we make of your ear.
Wow, that's neat. Okay, wonderful.
So this is the only custom one I have. We don't do a lot of custom because the technology's gotten to the point we don't have to do it.
Exactly. I mean, obviously, there's like little things.
There are reasons sometimes that we have to. If you have a very bad loss, sometimes we have to go to custom.
Okay. And what else?
So this is one I've shown here before that I can show you the two different colors. I don't know if you want to show this.
Sure.
But,
I can hold that up.
so that again, that case is a charging case. It has a battery in it with 3 days of charge, and it's a little hearing aid that looks like an earbud.
Sure does. Hey, look at that. I would probably mistake this for my earbuds. You know, but although you know what, you don't have to switch them out though, right?
No, because it's a Bluetooth. It's going to your phone just like a pair of earbuds.
So I don't have to switch them out. I just leave them in there. Oh, that's awesome.
You actually, if you have a hearing loss, you get better hearing with this because it's compensating for the loss as it goes into your ears.
Okay.
So it's actually
Awesome.
better for your ears.
Okay, so we have two left. So look, we only have a few minutes.
This is just another one that's it's a newer one from Starkey that just has new electronics in there.
The new technology, right.
This one can actually sense if you fall.
Oh, wow.
And it could send, if you have somebody you want to get that information, maybe one of your kids or something, it'll send them, oh, your mom has fallen, your dad has fallen, and then they can call you up and say, hey, are you okay?
That's crazy.
So this one, that's built into the hearing aid.
Wow, that's fancy too.
Yeah.
I love it. And what's the one little one there? You've got little ears.
This
Those
one
are
here?
so small.
Yeah, these are, if you want, these are, again, they're non-custom, but very tiny in-the-ear hearing aids.
Yeah.
So they go, did I put that in the wrong, no, I put the right one in the right side. So they just go in your ear, and they kind of disappear in your ear.
Oh, wow. That's great.
So they're very tiny. You can show that to the camera.
Okay.
And they're
Wow. Look at that.
and that you get something that's very discreet, but you don't have, it's not custom. It's more comfortable than a custom hearing aid.
Yeah, look at that.
Yet it can be customized just as much. As far
Do
as
they
your
ever
hearing.
fall out of your ear?
These don't tend
Can
to.
you, if you were exercising or playing a sport?
Maybe if you're doing cartwheels. I don't know.
Well, probably not going to be doing cartwheels.
These don't because I do the adjustment on the right size dome, the right piece that goes on the end that fits your canal.
Awesome.
And if that's done properly, then these aren't going to fall out.
Okay.
When we get into like these, sometimes these will work their way out.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes we have to put a little piece on here that'll help
Yeah.
hold it in place.
Yeah.
But again, this is all adjusted to your ear
Okay.
to get the right piece.
Excellent.
This is the thing, if you did cartwheels, when you turn it
Yeah, that's
upside
gonna
down,
fall out.
this is gonna,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't be riding any roller coasters with those, okay, people? Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you always bringing in samples, and we will talk to you again. Thank you.
Okay, you're
All right.
welcome.
If you want more information about all of the things that we've just discussed, you can always go to hearingremedy.com. We'll be right back.
Happy 4th of July weekend, everyone, and welcome to another week of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young, and what better way to start off the show than with the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. The drought is officially over as the Colorado Avalanche won their first Stanley Cup in over 2 decades. The Avalanche were up 3-1 entering Game 5 and had a chance to secure the victory at home and bring home the cup. However, Tampa Bay was able to stay alive after winning Game 5 and bringing the series to 3-2. Fear and anxiety began to settle in for Colorado fans because in the past 3 years, Colorado has entered the playoffs as strong contenders to win it all, but in 3 straight years, they would not make it past the second round. They would not let this opportunity slip and would secure the victory in Game 6, however. Cale Makar, the Colorado defenseman, would take home the Conn Smythe postseason MVP trophy after putting up 8 goals and 29 points through just 20 games. If you remember, I mentioned last week that Makar also won the Norris Trophy for Best Defenseman. This makes Makar just the 3rd defenseman in history to win both the Conn Smythe and the Norris. Not only that, Cale Makar put on this incredible season and earned all these accolades at just 23 years old. Just a few years ago, the Avalanche were one of the league's worst teams. Now, they have cemented their place in history and are just beginning their legacy with a young and very talented roster that can be dominant for several years to come. On top of all that, the Avalanche also set a new record. They now hold the record for the fastest team to dent the cup. The team hadn't even made it off the ice before it was dropped and dented. Hockey Hall of Fame's keeper of the cup, Phil Pritchard, said, "I don't even know if they had it 5 minutes and there's a dent in the bottom already, right in the middle of the team photo. I guess it's a new record today. 5 minutes into the presentation, it's happened." Add another tally to the win column for the Avalanche. While hockey season is now officially over, apparently the NHL isn't the only league where players can fight. On Sunday, the Angels went viral for a bench-clearing brawl with the Seattle Mariners. Tensions began when Mariners pitcher Eric Swanson threw a 95-mile-per-hour fastball near the head of Angels star Mike Trout in Saturday's game. As is common in this kind of occurrence in baseball, there was retaliation. Angels pitcher Andrew Wantz threw a pitch near a Mariners batter in the first inning, then hit Mariners outfielder Jesse Winker with the first pitch of the second inning. Winker and members of the Angels bench exchanged some words, and then chaos erupted. Normally in baseball, these kinds of fights aren't necessarily fights. They usually consist of a few pushes and shoves and some choice words being had. This was not the case on Sunday. Several punches were thrown, including one from Angels third baseman Anthony Rendon, who, keep in mind, is out for the season with a broken thumb. After all the dust settled, play resumed and suspensions were handed out. 12 players and coaches will be serving suspensions, including Angels interim manager Phil Nevin, who received a 10-game suspension. Maybe this might just be the spark plug the Angels need to turn the second half of their season around. So, the NHL season's now complete, and so is the NBA season that ended just a few weeks ago. However, the basketball world is already creating some big headlines as free agency begins to ramp up. One of the game's biggest stars, Kyrie Irving, made a huge impact when he announced he will opt into his contract and return to the Brooklyn Nets. There were rumors and speculation growing that Irving might make a move to rejoin former teammate LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. These thoughts, and, well, hopes for some fans, were quickly put to rest after Irving announced he's remaining in Brooklyn. Not only that, but current Lakers point guard Russell Westbrook also opted into his contract to remain with the Lakers. While Westbrook had a rocky first season in LA, I can't really say I blame him for staying with the team. Westbrook's contract this season is worth $47 million. Bad season or not, I can imagine that's a pretty hard number to say no to. As I mentioned last week, F1 is back again this weekend with the Great Britain Grand Prix in Silverstone. The race takes place this Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific time, so be sure to follow along for another exciting week of racing. And the most popular sport in the world is gearing up for the biggest sporting event in the world. The FIFA World Cup complete match schedule is officially set. The US has been placed in Group B and will be facing Wales, England, and finally Iran in the first 3 match days. Excitement is at an all-time high for soccer fans all over the world, but we still have a ways to go before the matches kick off. The US will play its games November 21st, 25th, and 29th. That seems like forever away to me, but then I remind myself it is already July. Before we know it, the year will be just about over. Thank you for joining me on yet another week of Sports Corner. As I said last week, we have officially entered what most consider to be the slow period of sports. But free agency news is popping up over most major leagues, baseball is still entertaining as always, and we still have lots of F1 races. I'm Cole Young, and I want to wish you all a fun, safe, and happy 4th of July. Have a great weekend.
back. Well, today I have Grace Carpenter, and she's here on behalf of the Sunshine Performance Club. Well, welcome. How are you? Nice to meet you.
It's so nice to be here and to meet you, Lisa. I watch you on television, and here you are in person.
Well, I'm glad you can make it, and our best wishes go to Sunshine, because she's not feeling up to making it in today, so our best wishes go out to her.
Thank you.
So thank you for representing. So tell me, so we had a little time to chit-chat while Cole was giving his sports update. Tell me, you lived in Los Angeles for a while.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a home there. I think it's 68 years. I mean, all these years, but anyway, it's there. A rental now, within walking distance to Loyola Marymount University, where I was able to teach part-time.
Yes.
And
then you've lived here since 2000 what?
of 17.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
No, 13.
Oh,
My
since
husband
2013.
passed away of
Oh,
Alzheimer's
gotcha,
in
okay.
2017. I'm here since, we moved here in 2013.
2013.
Yes.
All right. And you had mentioned that you were singing with your family at a young age.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about that.
Well, once a month, my mother played the piano, my father and I sang, and we went to nursing homes. And I just got used to it, and it was an easy transition. Wherever I went, I sang for people, with people. But when I came here, and my husband had Alzheimer's, I got involved, and it was a Friday. We were meeting with the Alzheimer's group on the top floor of the building, the South Counties, we called it SCADS, South
Yes.
Counties Adult Services. And I heard the singing downstairs, and it was Sunshine's group. So I found out about her group, and then I joined the group. So I was in the performances in 2018, 19, and 2020.
Oh, wow. I think that's great. And the fact that you've been doing this your whole life,
Yes.
like you said, must really bring joy to you as well as the people you're singing for.
It does, because like when I leave here today, I go to a private facility and just sing with them. I did 2 on Sunday. I just love to do that. I just keep going wherever people have dementia, because people who haven't spoken. One time I put the mic to a lady, and I didn't know why all the people, nurses were at the door, and they said, afterwards I asked, and they said she's been here 2 years and hasn't spoken, and she sang the entire song, because it was like God Bless America, something she knew.
Yeah.
The brain does that, and Sunshine has tapped all of that. 23 concerts, performances here. What she has done for this community is amazing, and I'm happy to be part of that.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And so we're airing right now, this month, is a show that was from previous times. And I believe that was probably before you came on,
Yes,
right?
2010.
Oh, that was 2010.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is obviously from the past, but it was a performance that they did here for the community.
Yes, they did. And typically of her shows, or big shows that time, they did an afternoon show and an evening show. And what was amazing is I was asking her, I said, how much money did you make for charity? That particular show was $4,500 in donations to Saddleback Memorial Hospital.
Right.
And even up until the last shows that I was involved in, we cut, it would be Saddleback and perhaps the Foundation of Laguna Woods. So the charity donations, and Alzheimer's, of course,
Right.
that she's garnered through her music, and her whole family. Her sisters are in the picture there. They've been on all
Yeah.
the shows, and of course David. Once last year,
Right.
I said to David when he was about 96, "Are you thinking of stopping?" And he said, "Stopping. This is what we do."
Yeah.
I mean, it's so
They do love
wonderful.
to entertain, and hopefully Sunshine can, continue to do that, over time, because if she doesn't, somebody else is going to have to pick it up.
I know. I don't think anyone could ever put it together the way Sunshine does.
Yeah. Well, it's great that she's able to do all of that, and now there's a new time for the show. It used to be
Yes.
at 8 o'clock,
Yes.
but now it's switched to 7 p.m.
7. We think that's going to be a better time for the
Okay.
audience.
Okay.
And we're looking forward to
Excellent. And that's on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m.
Yes.
And the show is the one that is from, what did you say, 2010?
Yes.
Okay, from 2010. And it has all of the cast of characters in it and lots of singing and fun.
And the wonderful old songs, Sunny Side of the Street. I mean, all of these songs, who could not want to sing along when they tune into it at 7 p.m. on Thursday nights?
Exactly. Well, have I missed anything, Grace?
I don't think so. I don't think you have missed a thing.
Okay, well, perfect.
It's,
well, I appreciate you stepping in for Sunshine. You're very lovely to talk to, and good luck with your singing.
Oh, thank you. It's a joy. Thank you.
If you want more information about the Sunshine Performance Club and how either you can participate or you want more information about previous shows, you can always get in touch with Sunshine at sunshinelute@gmail.com. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Facts are frightening. 1 out of 3 people over 65 fall each year.
The idea of falling makes me very fearful.
I have a fear because my balance is poor.
The #1 reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. I want you to try 60 Up.
60 Up is the balance system that can change your life. If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
It's a miracle. Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared to get up and out, you need 60 Up.
It's easy to use and it works.
60 Up is a safe, low-impact balance exercise system with integrated poles. 60 Up strengthens your core, legs, increases cardio for energy, stamina, and overall physical health. Go to 60up.com. 60 Up has live classes, hundreds of workouts for balance, and thousands of people in our Facebook members community.
I created the 60 Up and it really works. So join me on my live classes and let me help you improve your balance and mobility together.
Try it risk-free for 30 days and get free shipping if you order now.
It changed my life.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
Dr. Farman, a tremendously
Just a reminder that your not your water, but your trash pickup will happen 1 day later than normal. And if you take a look here, that includes your trash as well as bulky and recyclables. And just a real quickly Friday movie that we have for you, of course, is International Film Friday, and that's Sarah's Key, brought to you by Advanced Ear Care. All right, let's take a look at our weather before we go into our weekend, our 3-day weekend, 4th of July this weekend. So enjoy 82-62, 78-59, 75-59 the 4th, 75-60, and 78-61. We'll be back again tomorrow, Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on Village Television. Bye-bye.